At the Nigerian Bag Manufacturing Company, situated at the Igomo Industrial Area in Lagos, the House Committee member on Industry and BOI officials met with the directors of Bagco, who shared with the honorable members their experience in bag manufacturing in Nigeria.
Bagco has been in existence since 1972. The company started operation in 1972 and has remained the foremost bag manufacturing company in Nigeria. The company has grown from just a provider of packaging solution to flour mills of Nigeria when it was set up to become the premier packaging solution provider for the country. And we can pride ourselves that we have been able to, through our own innovation, taking packaging to the next level. Virtually all the cement companies in the country, we have branded them in terms of packaging solution, taking them away from the normal paper bag packaging to poly packaging. And also quite a lot of other industries in the food and confectionaries. We have taken them from their old packaging system to the modern day packaging, which is what the entire globe is actually embracing. We are not just into production of polypropylene packaging, we're equally into production of flexible packaging, which is another level, another step in the technological innovation in the packaging industry. We produce packaging for packing indomie, for packing edibles, spaghetti packaging, spaghetti wrapper, quite, the whole of it, including the home use for the Vitafoam of this world, for the, it's just a situational way of taking packaging, from where it used to be to the level where it is operating right now across the globe. Also, we established another company here in the south, which is called Bagco Mopac. That's really into packaging of, they produce flexible packaging materials, which is used in packaging the food, edible, indomie, spaghetti, and we produce, for quite a varied range of industries. Right now, we have been partnering with Bagco Industries in order to provide the necessary financial support to take us from one level to the other. I must recognize their presence in here. We must say a big thank you to the Bagco Industries for having been a good partner with Bagco over the years.
We very much appreciate the support of the Bank of Industry. Bagco is a large local employer of people. We employ nearly 2,000 people on this site. And this is Bagco Lagos and Bagco Mopac, and we employ nearly 1,000 people up in Kano. And some of the funds that we've received from the BOI, we are using to help expand our business further, particularly in Lagos and in Kano. So all of that money will be going back into the business to help our business expand. As a company, over the past couple of years, we've been starting to export some of our products to America. I think we're one of the few companies here that are selling manufactured products overseas. It's a small part of the business, but it's an area of the business that we hope we can continue to develop, as well as obviously our local business. And all of that is helping to employ people and put more money into the country. So thank you very much for coming to visit us today.
We are out this afternoon to see what Bagco is doing in order to help our economy grow industrially. We're also out to see what Bank of Industries is doing to help industries financially to help the country move forward. As a development bank, we have to identify with needy institutions that will contribute positively to the development of this country. And as in our function as members of parliament that oversight them, we have to go out practically to see for ourselves how they are performing. It is not just enough for us to sit in the office, interact with them from time to time. They come to tell us what they want us to hear without us going out to see for ourselves. And to be frank, since we have been out about a week or two ago, we have been able to appreciate better what Bank of Industries is doing as a development institution to help this country move forward. The kind of challenges they have, the kind of challenges the industries have in the country is better appreciated by members of this committee, and then we will go back and sit down and see how we can put our acts together to make the situation look better.
Is it everything is locally sourced in the production of your bags, or there are things you import as well?
Yes, we have both local content and foreign imports in our production inputs. But recently, we've actually had constraints in the local content. The only local manufacturer who produces production input, which is raw material, is LMA Petrochemicals. And the company needs about 3,000 tons from LMA for its production input on a monthly basis. We have only been able to get maximum 510 metric tons from LMA. But recently, that has been reduced further to, I think, about 300 metric tons. We need about 3,000 metric tons per month. But we have only been able to get 510 from LMA. But recently, LMA has further reduced that allocation from 510 to about 300 metric tons. So it's virtually about 10% of our inputs that LMA could meet for us. Hence, there's a need for us, there's a recourse to overseas imports.
In an event where LMA cannot meet up to your demands, you resort to importing that product. Now what I want to find out is there any price difference in terms of your finished goods?
Definitely. Sourcing from LMA, which is the local provider of the polypropylene, is a bit cheaper than buying internationally. So if LMA is readily available, it pays us more as a company than to import because it's cheaper than importation.